looks like we're going to hop into it.
Yep. Luminosity Ginger versus Jord6n starting on Battlefield.
Ginger. Sorry, Luminosity Gaming.
Okay, lots of shines to start off. Something we'll see a lot in this matchup.
Okay, that was a weird combo choice. The double shine, spooky stun, back air.
I like calling it spooky stun.
I love calling it spooky stun.
But it seemed like Ginger was prepared for that to happen and treated it like as a mix-up situation, right? Like, I think you're going to jump out of it or use a move.
Right, he's stunting. He also just went for a shine land mid combo.
Yep.
Maybe not intentional, but it kind of looked like it was.
I guess for Ginger, it's still sort of that point in pools where, not that you're not taking it seriously, but you really want to get the engines rolling on all cylinders, right?
He's got a lot of melee to play this weekend, probably, we presume, because he's very good at the video game. So he wants to get warm and get comfortable.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a great start so far. 2 stocks in less than a minute.
Yeah, we'll see. Ginger has no jump. We'll see if Jord6n can hit this edge guard.
Yeah,
amazing forward tilt.
The reaction on the Falco Phantasm was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like full hop backer.
Wow.
There's something real satisfying about the way Falcos shine and then land on a platform in order to continue the combo. I mean, I know it sounds basic, but I just love watching it. It doesn't get old for me.
Well, sometimes it's different. Sometimes you have to angle your waveland more. Sometimes you have to go to top platform.
Okay, another down air. Able to get the slide off, but that's the thing when you don't really trust the slide off, right? And you accidentally do the air dodge because you're expecting the tech. Yes, you have to.
You need to know what's going to happen.
Yep.
And that's what's so hard about fighting Falco. You don't know what's going to happen when he hits you.
That is true. It's always a mix-up. Yeah. And in the evolution of the metagame, I mean, there was some time years ago when defense wasn't as good, but the punish game was skyrocketing, where a lot of characters were regularly getting 0 to deaths, right? Or very close to it. And Falco mains were like, well, my combos aren't that true. Like, we sort of figured out how to SDI some of the basic Falco pillar combos fairly early on.
Yeah.
But now that we've learned some of these techniques and how to use them against many characters, all of a sudden, Falcos that had to develop the mix-ups around that defense are already a step ahead of a lot of other characters in that way.
And I think, like, when it does get down to it, Falco's punish is still relatively really strong.
Yeah,
like, overall.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it has to be because it's a fragile character. So you either have to keep great control, which is harder to do consistently, or keep at least good control and punish really, really hard.
Oh, that time he gets clipped by the side B.
Okay, trying to feel it out a little bit too with the...
yeah, we'll see. There's an early SD from Ginger, and Jord6n held on until now. And now he's finally lost the lead.
Yeah, the wall jump down air seemed really ambitious to me. Okay, rolls into the center stage a lot. Rolling around. Ginger's got to read one of these soon, right? Because now I think if I'm Ginger, I recognize, okay, when Jord6n panics, it's often a roll.
Yeah, Ginger saved by Randall twice. I guess that makes up for the SD.
Does lose that stock due to a weird little slide-off shenanigan.
Yeah.
Jord6n seems to be good at avoiding moves, but isn't holding space so strongly. And so Ginger's been able to sort of weave his way in.
Almost a big drop.
And that's the thing about this matchup is, like, controlling the pace and taking it slow is fine, but at a certain point, you need to hold at least the ground that you already have, or else you're going to find yourself pushed to the corner very often.
When you do have that control, and when you do have, like, the ability to go in, you need to use it because you're only going to get so many chances. It's not like other characters where you can just hold laser control forever. You need to move forward.
Yeah, you have to recognize when you're the one at advantage, right, and then really push it, which is exactly what Ginger did.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah.
Pick 2-0.
Because it's hard to pick out, like, tiny little things that Jord6n just did, like, wrong, but in the overall game plan, when Ginger had the advantage, when Jord6n was on the back foot, Ginger kept pushing and was able to get those huge combos. So the difference wasn't punish and pushing the advantage extra far. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that.
Ginger's all over him in this replay.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that double shine situation that you talked about in the first game.
Yeah, on the top platform.
Yeah, it's really interesting because I guess most players are like, what are you doing when you're being comboed like that? Like, what are you, I assume you're just like holding away or something, right?
So some people will like
or jump
or like nair or like do a hitbox out of like the stun.
I think jump's really common.
Yeah, but like it's really hard to beat Falco's back air from that angle. You don't really have hitboxes that can contest it very well. That's kind of a just a trend in Melee. I heard Toph talk about this recently. It's not like it has to be this way, but it just is the way that like most upward-facing hitboxes are better than the downward-facing hitboxes.
That is true.
Right? Like
Yeah,
your up
that is
airs,
true.
your up tilts, your back airs, they're all way better than your down airs,
Which
right?
is one of the crazy things about Melee and the way it worked out is I played a lot of platform fighters, right? Since Melee's inception.